So I want to just share a piece of data, and David, since you're the data monger, you may have seen this, that there was a study done about on Twitter and the use of TV screens and talking about TV shows. Okay, 40% of people who own a smartphone or a tablet are using social networks while watching TV. 90% of social media conversations around TV takes place on Twitter. And so what Twitter is doing is they're coming out with technology that allows it to build graphs that's useful for advertisers by monitoring 121 channels. It can track which shows that ads run in and then provide information on Twitter activity around those shows and even around those ads, offering insight about engagement and who's influencing and what have you. And so
we're actually partnering with Neilsen, who has a new division called Social TV. They just announced this big partnership with Twitter to do just that, to align social TV and Twitter, and it's a very big, major project.
Yeah, I think we're going to see how connected we are when it comes to live television.
Well, even, I mean, I've always thought that when people talked about Twitter's business model and they didn't understand what it was, I've always thought it was in the data. I always thought it was in the data of the conversations that they're collecting, and this is, you know, this is evidence of it. And you know, they've been shutting down third-party apps, and they know that it's in the data. But the fascinating thing is it is the perfect platform for social TV, and it's the new Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's the way people want to watch TV, right? They want to have their snide little comments about what's going on a shared experience of live TV, and the more TV programming embraces that, the more benefit they're going to bring to their advertisers.
Oh, absolutely. It's total, you know, it's something that interactive TV is something they were talking about when we were kids. And this is really, it's happening, and this is the place for it to happen. So smart of Neilsen to jump into it, and Twitter to jump into it together and to become the platforms. You know, I think everybody's trying, what Google's trying with YouTube, and you know, Facebook, whatever it is they're doing, I don't know, I'm getting sick of Facebook, but you know, I think Google is doing remarkably clever things, and I think that, which remind me, I have to tell you about Google. I tried Google Glass last week, but you know, I think what's happening with Neilsen and Twitter is the future, and it's brilliant.
I am so disappointed. I thought I was going to get a laugh out of one of you by turning around when you said Mystery Theater.
Didn't see you.
Remember that? That was the whole thing. You saw it from behind.
That's right.
Find out and follow B.L. Ochman. Find out and follow B.L. Ochman. Now, she's on Twitter as What's Next on Twitter. So follow her on What's Next. Also on her blog, whatsnextblog.com. And David, you can find at E-Strategy Blog, as well as D. Erickson on Twitter and the Daily Numbers. I'm Albert Maruggi from ProvidentPartners.net. You can find me there and on Twitter as Albert Maruggi. Thanks so much for joining. And you can find
all of us on Google+.
Yes, all of us on Google+ on the Beyond Social Media show. Good deal. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.